Greetings YouTube. I apologize for the lighting. I have had this idea for a while and it was going to be kind of a personal passion project, but since I've started doing this YouTube thing, I decided what better of an idea for a video than this. I will be trying every single Ben & Jerry's flavor. That's it. I'm gonna figure this out in more detail, but I wanted to start this video today because I just bought a pint of Ben & Jerry's and I keep forgetting that I want to do this, and then it's problematic. Me forgetting is problematic to me. Detrimental even to the production of this video, sure. I'm gonna come up with a more concise and productive way to kind of score these ice creams. But for now, I'm just gonna describe this one to you. I want to be as fair as I can. I would say unbiased, but I love cookie dough. Like any ice cream flavor with cookie dough in it, so it's gonna be hard to not be biased. I'm gonna do my best to be unbiased, all right? I think I'm gonna do a pretty good job. I'm scared for Cherry Garcia, terrified even. I would have been fine going the rest of my life without trying that, but it simply would be a disservice to not try that if I say I'm gonna try all the flavors. I'm also gonna try all the vegan ones. Maybe I'll even get my brother to try them with me because he's vegan. So from this moment forward, this is a clean slate. As far as my taste buds are concerned, I've never tasted Ben & Jerry's. Well, let me make one more point before that's true though, because today's ice cream is Lights Caramel Action. And Ava DuVernay, Ava DuVernay. I apologize. I think she's a director probably, maybe everything. I'm sure she's huge, clearly, because she has a Ben & Jerry's flavor, which I will too one day. But that being said, I'm gonna have to research her. However, the biggest thing that this woman has ever done for me is make this ice cream. This is her gift to earth. This ice cream is incredible. This is probably one of my favorite ice creams in the entire world. I'm not even that big of a caramel girl, or I used to not be until this ice cream, and it changed my life. Me and Ben & Jerry's, we go way back, right? I'm right next to Vermont. Like, how am I gonna not be like that with Ben and Jerry? All that to say, I've had my fair share of eras. Like, I had my half-baked phase. I think everybody goes through that. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I had like a froyo half-baked because I was like, I convinced myself that the half-baked made my stomach hurt, which granted, I mean, it did, but also it's like, is it the half-baked or is it like you eating a whole pint of ice cream? Like, not that that's like you're allowed to do that. I just mean, like, I have a sensitive stomach. Like, it's sometimes you have to recognize, like, you can't do certain things or else you're gonna feel like shit. So that being said, this is my current favorite Ben & Jerry's flavor. But from this point, let it be known, I've never tried Ben & Jerry's. Who's Ben, who's Jerry? How am I gonna not be like that with Ben & Jerry? Ice cream? I don't know. And I know I should probably start with vanilla, but I just could not bring myself to spend like $5, however much, around $5 on vanilla ice cream. I'm not even gonna eat the whole thing, and granted, I'm sure it's great. This is the directed ice cream texture. This is insane. Let me read the description. This is Ben & Jerry's Lights Caramel Action, directed by Ava DuVernay. It is gonna be a vanilla ice cream with salted caramel swirls, graham cracker swirls, and gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough. Sounds like literal heaven to me. So let me get a piece of cookie dough. Let me get some graham cracker. We'll get it all going on. Okay. Yeah, let's just try it. That is incredible. It's difficult to explain in words what this flavor does to me, this kind of flavor, because something about graham cracker and cookie dough, so good. graham crackers like cinnamon, cookie dough is kind of giving like brown sugar, like molasses, buttery kind of flavor, so I think that matches. So that's super delish. And obviously the caramel is just, it just adds, oh my god. I'm gonna get better at describing things. I swear I'm gonna be like a food reviewer by the end of this. But this ice cream is insane. Incredible. And also, I like the texture of the graham crackers. It's kind of reminiscent of cookies and cream ice cream, texture-wise. Delish, though. 9.2. Nah. Is 9.6 crazy? Is that crazy? That's like near perfect, but honestly, I have no critiques. I have no words for her. A good amount of toppings. Ben & Jerry's usually always has a good amount of toppings, which God bless them. Cookie dough's delish. Not a weird texture. Harmonious, flavorful. Indulgent, but not too much. I could eat this entire pint, and I would enjoy it, you know. I'm gonna say 9.6. I'm gonna stand on that because thank you, Ava. Thank you for your service.